Well, today I can't do anything till 10 at least. I feel like I woke up today and it's like, maybe I don't need to run anymore. Maybe I don't need to do anything like this anymore. It's crazy how your mind plays tricks on you like that. Let's just watch TV. It'll be fine. Just enjoy yourself. You can. I'm gonna make breakfast, which would be like eggs and potatoes. And then I don't know how miles would run, but I need more electrolytes and I need more food. And I'll go into like the food stuff I'll be eating. I'm reading this book right now. It's called Finding Ultra. And what I think is interesting is when I was at my lowest of my lows, running is what helped me. And I wanted to read just a little blurb out of this that I thought was interesting, that I was kind of doing the same thing. Here it is, I found it. So I put away a plate of cheeseburgers and followed that with a welcome head rush of a mouthful of nicotine gum. That is the way of relaxing. I convinced myself after a hard day, I felt I deserved it. And that is just harmless. And I did the exact same thing with alcohol. There's like that. I convinced myself I deserved it. That is the way. This was just my way of relaxing. That's right there. And that I would do it every single day. I would just say, oh, just a little bit. Maybe I'll have just a little bit more. And then you wake up the next morning with a headache and feel like crap. And it's like, what was the point of that? Good book. I just started it, and it's weird reading stuff like that where it's like, I don't want to run today. I don't want to do anything. It's weird that I have to force myself to do things that at the end of the day I will feel good about myself for doing. It's like, why is my mind, I guess what I think of what I've heard was like your mind's trying to protect you and doesn't want you to do physical activity because it wants to save your calories and stuff like that. For, let's say 100 to 200 years ago, you would basically need those calories to survive, like the winter or whatever problems you're dealing with. Life is a lot different now. This is the only time in history where we have a problem with the other direction. People are not starving; they're overfeeding themselves. So I don't know what I'm going to do today. I think for exercise purposes, I know that we got, it's Friday. So Friday we always go to DK Diner. I'll be having some more eggs. And then we're going to get in the pool. That'll be fun with the kids. I need to get more electrolytes, and I'll take a picture of what I'll be taking. So it'll be good. And what foods that they have there. So I'll be taking maybe different electrolytes, because I don't know how I'm going to carry it during the marathon, but for exercise purposes, I need to think of what I want to do, or when I have time to do it. I'm still working today, making just some breakfast, and the kids up. Wife went back to sleep, again, because she's pregnant, so she needs more sleep. So trying to fit everything into the day. So here's my lunch. Here's my breakfast, not lunch. Eggs, just some salsa, and potatoes that I cut up. So, I don't understand why my mind thinks like that. Like, well, we don't have to run today. What are you talking about? Now I have to. Maybe you don't have to do this marathon. It's a long time. You hurt yourself last time. I feel like my worst enemy is myself. I grabbed something for my kid's birthday, but I ate some eggs today and some potatoes. I don't know why anybody eats anything solid in the morning. Like, I feel sluggish. I feel like my digestive is on like full tilt. Like, I have my protein shake in the morning and I feel great the entire morning until I eat in the middle of the day. Man, what a beautiful day out, huh?
go through what I got. I am staying away from the waffles. The waffles seem to be like way too chocolatey and like it just doesn't digest well. So I got some more of the I just grabbed just the regular chews, or the gummies. Call them chews. No caffeine. I look for the ones with no caffeine in them. So I got lime. I got orange. I got one of these. I've seen them, but it's so weird because they're just, I don't know what's, we'll see how this works. This might be a good, like, in between a long run, like a 10 mile, like, okay, I'll eat that. Then I got some just the regular tailwinds like this. This is probably what I'll take on the marathon with me, which I can just shove in my running belt. So I grabbed a couple of those just to taste them. Another one of those small ones just to see what the different flavors are, see which one I like. A lemon chew, and as you see it says natural flavors. That's good, that's what I want. And then the last thing was what I came for was just another tailwind, another big bag so I can just fill up. It's all preference though, whatever you really want to do. And again, I like the gummies because they digest well, they're easy to chew. I have a problem opening up the waffles too, that like I will try to rip it, and then because it's circular, that like you can't get it open, and then you just break everything goes everywhere. So yeah, okay, so now I am probably gonna go for a quick run and then get in the pool with the children, and then DK Dyno. Just keep it going.
Fear about going out today. Like, I couldn't do these like 7 to 10 miles. And then right when you get out there, put the foot on the pavement, things become so much easier. You just get right back into where you were. The hardest part is right before you get on. Look at all the people driving around. Well, not right now. There's one, but there's no one out here running with me. I think that's the whole thing, is people think that there's so many people ahead of them. And at the end of the day, most of the people are right with them. Crazy how your body just says things like, oh my gosh, you're only gone almost 2 miles. You have to do 7. That's so far. And then you think about your body, and your body's fine. This is what's gonna stop you. Your body's not. It's such a weird thing when you start just telling yourself to shut up, basically, and just keep going. I was running right now and thinking, running right now. Like you all know that. I've been showing clips for the last 5 minutes. Lunch break, and I'm thinking, maybe people just don't have time, right? To get out here on their lunch break. And, a lot of people don't have the time. But I ran by a golf course, and a bunch of people were out playing golf. And I was like, wait, people do have the time. They just don't want to do it. This is why 70% of Americans are obese. This is the reason why I run these miles. I ran up an awful hill. But that's what you need to do for training. Hit the hard things so it makes the races easier. But God, the hill was hard. But then trying to keep the same pace after the hill is where you need to learn how to do it. So I like to slow down. It's hard to talk right now. Right there, a deer. That one almost killed me. That was horrid. That hill right there, so bad. I did everything that I told you not to do, or whoever's watching not to do, which is no electrolytes, no water. I just wanted to be like, okay, let's go for a quick jog, and it's like, oh, there's a big hill. I should go hit that.
it was bad. But you know, in the whole thing, I always kept telling myself that this is the way you're gonna feel at the end of the race, or at different parts. You're gonna want to stop. This is where you want to be. But you get back to your car, and it's like, I mean, I walked back and I was fine. I just didn't have what I needed. I had some warm water. It's not gonna do it. Oh. Okay, I'm feeling better. After a donut and some iced coffee. Iced coffee and iced water. Coffee sounds good. Coffee. I'm gonna get some coffee. So we went to the pool. I did a long run, and what else did we do? Oh, and then went to DK Diner, and I left my food there. What a day. It was just crazy.